Haraban. So now I want to make a clothes for my female character. So just so that she doesn't look totally naked when I render. And just want to make a very quick one because we may revisit this in the future. So I'll start off by masking this area. I want to use this mask to do an extract. And then the higher you go, the more color you have for your character. So if your character has color like this, you may want to go higher. So I will just stop somewhere around here. And then I also want to make sure that I press Control Alternate to, and I'm using the mask pen to just break the connection in the middle. Because what I want to do is I'm going to do a kimono, and then I need the one part of the kimono to be on top of the other. So I need two separate pieces here. Okay, so one will go on top of the other later, and I'm going to snake hook to do that. Okay, so now for now I'll just break it apart right now, and I don't want to go too low. I'll explain the reason for you later, but for now just take note that I'm gonna stop here. So I'm gonna start my extract here, and then I'll bring the mask, I'll snake hook everything down. Okay, so now I'm just focusing to make my shape clean, so it'll help me to make a nice extract. It's still not very clean. Alright, so I'll press Control left click on the edge to blur a bit, and then I Control left click again to sharpen a bit. So I think that helps to even things out a little bit. So Control Alternate to sharpen, Control to mask. Now I do an extract with a 0.01 thickness. Extract, accept, and we have a shape like this. Okay, it looks pretty neat, right? So it almost looks like a high-tech clothing or something. But mainly I want to create folds on top first, and then I will snake hook it down. So I'm using my number 5 brush. Okay, I'll unmask it, Control drag on the empty background. I'll do a fill object so that this color is actually filled in. Gonna do let me see. Okay, I'm gonna push this side outwards. Something like this. And I'm gonna use my number 6 brush with a lazy radius to 70 plus. And I'll create a line. I want to create a line from the back to the front. Okay. Now I'll use my number 5 brush to just push out some of these folds. Number 5 plus alternate. Symmetry is on. Push some of this out. And now I'm going to snake hook this all the way down. So by doing a snake hook all the way down, let me show you. I'm pushing the folds downwards. So although just now I have some unclean folds, it will be fixed at this point. If I use a number 7 brush, then I can just pinch some of this area and it looks almost totally clean again. So it's just a nice effect that I can do. And a lot of these folds, as I push it down, it's gonna look better and better because it will look more natural when it's pushed down, when it goes with the direction of the flow. So currently I can push down like this. So I start off from this level here, and then I'll push the cloth to this level, and so it's gonna look natural when I push it outwards later. So by having this momentum, it will look more natural. As compared to I'll just start from here, the folds will not look as straight or as natural. So I'm using the snake hook to help me bring to shape while having the folds there at the same time. So just now you may see that some of my folds is a bit unclean, but once I push it down, it's actually kind of okay. So it's like a cheat. And I'm not too worried about this part. According to my reference, I should push this back. Okay. That's what I want to do, and then I see if I can push this in, push this out, push this in, push this in, push this in, push this out, push this out, push this out, push this in, push this down, push this down. Okay, so a lot of angles and a lot of pushing we can do with snake hook. So takes a while to get used to, but pretty amazing. I would start to not have symmetry at this point. Now Zbrush, I'll make a few folds. I don't know. I think later it's gonna change anyway. And I'm gonna go to the front. I press Shift F. Okay, my current polyframe is like this because it's following the what's happening on the body, where we have a different neck and a different body. That's why it's giving us two different colors right now. I'll just clean up everything. Control W to give a polyframe color. Okay, so now my polyframe color is red color. Now I'll just control drag. Make sure my symmetry is not on, so I'll just select half and then I'll press Ctrl W. So I'll set another color to the other half. And now I just need to make sure one part of the kimono overlaps with the other. So one will go in, another one will go out. Okay, so I think the one on the right side will go in a bit, the one on the left side will go out a bit. I also want this side of the cloth to stick closer to the body, if possible. So this side of the orange cloth will stick closer to the body too. Push this outwards. Make sure it's not too. Make sure I can cover all the body. It's getting there. I want to push my orange part more inwards. I want to push my red part more outwards. Just gonna smooth out some of these areas. I can use my normal Zbrush to make some asymmetrical folds if I want to. Use some at the bottom. Use some over here. I'm gonna start to smooth more of this so that it looks a bit more natural. Pinch. 6. Pinch. I'll make it a bit looser, so it's not super tight to the body. So keep in mind that there is a line at the back, so I want to be a little bit careful. So this kind of method that I'm doing, you can also use it for, uniforms, school uniforms, or office wear, like if there's one part that overlaps with the other. Okay, so I think I'll stop somewhere here, just for time's sake. Then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.